All right, guys, I've been in the middle of a formatting battle, and it has taken me about 2 hours just to figure out this simple task. I'm going to tell you it's simple because now that I'm going to show it to you, you're not going to spend an hour and a half, 2 hours or more trying to figure out how to get this thing in order. So if I mess up, it's because I've only done this twice, but both times I've been very successful, and I didn't want to waste another minute. While I learn this, I want to now share it with you, and that's how we can practice and get better. So let's talk about formatting our front matter and our back matter, and then our text, our manuscript piece, all of our chapters here in between. What do we need to do? How do we separate them? Because we don't want any of our front matter to have any headers or footers. So what you do is you go to your first chapter. You go to the very top, okay? And it's really easy, trust me, when I say this, to click this button right here, this paragraph button. Please do it for me because you're going to be able to see where you need to push if there is a line there. You're going to come here to layout, go to breaks, and then you're going to hit page break. And I've been doing next page. Okay, so you'll hit next page, section break. You don't want to hit page break. So I made the mistake. I wasn't looking and I was doing page breaks. Well, I've already made all of my page breaks. You want to do section breaks. So when you click the section break, let me show you what it's going to look like when you, no, it's not because there's not one. There it is. See, this is section 3. So I already have sections up above me. Nothing is here. So I'm going to come down over, I'm going to scroll. I don't want anything here at the bottom. But on my even pages, I want my name. And then on my odd pages, I want my title. You can do it any way you want. You can tell that this is the left-hand side, though, of your text. And when I was looking, going through all of the 27 books, and then 30, I did 30. When I was looking through the 30 books for my genre, most people had their names on the left-hand side and then the titles on the right. But it really doesn't matter. I saw some differences in there. Just stay consistent. And so now what can you do here? So now here's the even. You're going to say you want a different first page. That means your first chapter page is clean. You want different odd and even pages. You're going to click that. Okay. Now I played around with these headers and footers. I actually went 0.3, 0.4, all the way down. I was just playing around to see which ones I liked as far as the spacing went. So you need to do that. I chose 0.25 for my header, 0.2 for the footer for the page number. So when you come here, you see that you have to now go in and change your fonts. So you pick your font, you pick your font style. I went lower. I did 10-point font for my font style. I wanted to separate it from the main work. Then when you come down here, okay, there's my italics page number. And what you do here is you go to page number, you go to bottom of the page. I click this one, okay, and then you want to hit format page number. You do not want to do continue at this one. You want it to start here. Right here, mine starts at 2, exactly where I wanted it to be. But what's going to happen is when you come now, you're at your odd page, right? So your odd page header, it's not set up. So you've got to do yours here, just like you did the even one. Now, I want my title to be all caps because that's really what I saw. That was pretty much the standard practice. So I would suggest that you go with all caps. In fact, I forgot to do all caps in my name. That's pretty standard. It was all caps. And come down. And then we want to make sure that we had 10. All right. So now I've got this one. Now when you go down to the bottom for your page number, you see your page number is not there. Do not flip out. It's okay. You're going to go to bottom of the page. You're going to put your page number there, and there it is. And so let's say you highlight it. It's going to go back to its format. So you want to choose whichever text you want to stand out from there. And then I like to italics the page number, and I'm going to make it 10. Okay. And so now I have it. And if you come down now, you've got Lowry on the left-hand side. And I know this is the left, remember, because here's the big gutter piece where the print is going to be. And then there's my number 4. And then here's my right-hand side. The Hartlow Chronicles is at the top, all caps. And there is number 5. So, you ready for the good news? The good news is that that's all you have to do. You ready for the bad news now? You have to do it for every chapter. So when you come up here, you find your spot again, okay? You come up to layout. Go to the breaks. Go to next page. Okay, don't go do what I just did, which was take it all out. So I'm going to take it all out because I don't want to do that. It's probably because I've already done this one. Let me see if I've already done this one. Yeah, I already did this one. Okay. I already did this one. I was like, wait, this is wrong. So there, I got to a point where I was like, wait, I need to stop. And now I'm going to be able to tell which one I'm going to be able. Okay, so this one I don't want. So now you can see I only did shards of broken glass. I've not done every hour of every day. And I need to move you over, mister, because you're getting on my nerves. You're supposed to be messing with my day. Looks like you are. Okay, so here, I do not want this. This is on my new chapter. So you come to your first little paragraph marker, and you're going to come up to the top, and you're going to go to layout, breaks, next page. When you do that, it took it away. Hooray! Nothing fell apart. All right, and so look what we ended up with. There's my odd header. But now I'm going to have this 29. It worked. Then I've got my Lowry. And then I've got 30. Okay. So now I'm going to go to my next one. I'm going to go to the top. I'm going to come here. Making sure I'm going to hit insert. Design layout until I find it. Go to breaks. Next page. Took it away. Hooray. I have figured it out. Now, I will tell you that I wanted to, again, cry. We cannot do such things. We cannot cry over these little things. These are little piddle-paddle things. And I tell my students a lot, like when they tell me about an assignment that they have from a teacher, and I'm like, look, guys, that is like piddle-paddle, right? So I will tell you, you do not want anything up in your prologue. So there it is. You found it. You've got a mistake here. So you've got to come into this section. You say, oh no, what did I do? Well, you've got to click here and you got to delete it. Then you've got to come down to the bottom and check, because guess what ends up there too? Well, you think you're done, but you realize you only did the odd page, correct? So now you've got to come back and you've got to make sure you did the even. And when you did, see, you'll know because your page number is gone. Then you can go in and you can save. And y'all, I've actually named this Style 3 with headers and footers because if I mess this thing up, I wasn't going to mess with my Style 2. I did way too much on Style 2. All right, so now I have nothing. And if I just want to make sure, like I can go to my first, yep, there is absolutely nothing on my front page. Absolutely nothing on my second page. Hooray, hooray. Okay, so that's how you do it. You do it all the way down. And when you get down to your acknowledgments, you need to do the same thing. You don't want anything and you don't want any page numbers in your acknowledgments or any of your back matter either. So you need to just go ahead and clear all of that out, which that's what I did. And I did the acknowledgments second. I actually went ahead and made myself a section. Say, okay, I got to take care of this back matter. Just go ahead and clear it out. So I hope that this has been helpful for you guys. I know if I'd have had this short and sweet and to the point tutorial, it would have saved me a lot of time. So I hope that it's been helpful. If you have any other questions or commenting, you need some help with your formatting, just send me a message at JenLowryWrites@gmail.com or just drop it down in the comments about a new video you'd like to see. Guys, I have been doing this since 7:30. I am stumbling over my words. And no, it's 8:19. I'm not talking about 7:30 tonight. I have actually been nonstop editing since 7:30 this morning, just doing a lot of this piddle paddle stuff. So I'm extremely tired, but I'm not going to stop because I want to make sure I get all my page numbers, headers, footers done tonight. I've got 2 more images, 2 very special images to place into my text, and then it will be going off for reviews. All right. So if I think of some more videos, I'll pop on really fast and just tell you how I did some things. Maybe that can help you make your book ready for a publication and it would match the industry standard. All right. Have a blessed one.